Time out is Kelsito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape before for the age of Aquarius. Yet again, we gotta tap back in on this one, man. I have to re-attack this one, man. Check this out. Motherfucking we got some goddamn comments and shit like that. The comments and comment on. I make a city girl believe in Satan. Real shit. I make a city girl believe in Satan. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna attack this one in a new way, in a new angle and shit like that because the last one got deleted. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? Check this out. We just gonna break it down just like this. So Satan, what is that? 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 Now, you know what I'm saying? Words. We started giving words to motherfucking titles to motherfucking things, right? You know what I'm saying? So every title has a meaning behind it. Every title has an origin behind it. Every title got some shit behind it. Okay, so you know what I'm saying. For you to even say you a man, you know what I'm saying, that correlates with a certain frequency, vibration, or essence and shit like that. So things that are manly, they're upright. You know what I'm saying? They're up straight. You know what I'm saying? They're specific. You know what I'm saying? They're pinpoint and things of that nature. So you know what I'm saying? That's why man correlate more to the masculine, more to the thought, more so to direction and leadership and shit like that. And then when you say woman and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We're correlating more to the womb, more to being open, more to being receiving and things of that nature and taking things in. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking also, you know what I'm saying? Making sure shit is stable and things of that nature and testing your goddamn stability as well. And too, because it's real, we're connecting and things. You know what I'm saying? So, when we talk about Satan, that's just your opposition. That's just somebody that's opposing you or something like that. Satan is tied to opposition. And opposition means just something 180 degrees away from you and shit like that. So when we get, you know what I'm saying, Aries, we got Aries. Shout out to Aries. Shout out to Sis because she girl need love too. Right here, this her. You know what I'm saying? So 100 and opposition, 180 degrees away from her is Libra. You know what I'm saying? Now Saturn is exalted there. That's the hips and shit like that. So Saturn represents where, you know what I'm saying, Satan is exalted and shit like that. So, we just coming to clear the area so little sis and little bro don't get religious out based upon, you know what I'm saying, what they may be taking in as far as what the shadow government trained our minds on to be on as far as spookism and what we're supposed to believe in these things, because when they depict these things in movies and things of that nature, they play off those emotions and feelings that they're depicting, whether it's something that's spooky to you or something that look unfamiliar for you or something that look like, you know what I'm saying, something you don't want to deal with or something chaotic and shit like that. These are your Satans. These are the things that you're up against and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So anytime, he making a city girl believe in Satan, you know what I'm saying, this is him making a city girl believe in something that she's opposite to. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether he's smart about that or not, you know what I'm saying, and he process that metaphor within his head or not, you know what I'm saying, as him, as Lil Uzi Vert, and his practice of, you know what I'm saying, whatever he likes to do with his Leo son, you know what I'm saying, because that's what the fuck the Leos like to do. They like to come and blow shit up and gain attention and shit like that. And they'll do it in opposite ways and still make it look lit and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they doing. So, you know what I'm saying? So opposition, you know what I'm saying? He believes in opposition himself. You know what I'm saying? Lil Uzi Vert is a unique character or something to that shape or form and fashion. So shout out to little bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just the Kool-Aid man because I got to come in and do the mixture, you know what I'm saying, with the Kool-Aid packet to actually understand and get little sis straight, because little sis, the baddie, you know what I'm saying, she come in with the chakras, you know what I'm saying, she come in with the glasses, she come in with the fat ass and shit like that in the store and make all the niggas faint and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we respect little sis and shit like that because girl needs love too. You know what I'm saying? She got Venus and Aries and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So she relate her motherfucking passion, her point, and she gonna keep doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? And well, at least right now and shit like that. So she need to receive love, you know what I'm saying? As is motherfucker, she give love and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, she giving love with her chakras and shit, and just being connected to the spiritual community. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need men and shit like that, that's spiritually inclined and shit like that. That ain't gonna necessarily like Not like less little sis be out here, exposing herself in ways she don't necessarily need to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? Because they do get us into situations where, we do be hearing voices in our head and shit based upon, the witchcraft that they got us in. And that usually leads to us playing out their movie on a broad scale where they can give us all kind of drugs and pharmaceuticals and shit like that, based upon us numbing and not being able to do enough shadow work on our own to present ourselves in front of these situations and people, places, and things that may be very opposite to our nature, but because they got that check behind it, because they got that money behind it, because they got that stardom behind it, because they got that fame behind it, we don't necessarily take care of ourselves, and we end up sacrificing ourselves and our soul and shit like that. And the only way we can get some goddamn peace is go run to the medical center and get some goddamn pills that start making us actually hear some shit in our head. So we got to protect little sis and shit like that as men and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We got Venus going through her sign right now. We got Jupiter going through her sign right now. So, you know what I'm saying? If she an Aries, she got to put on love, you know what I'm saying, and wisdom and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now that's Venus conjunct and Aries is value and expansion and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So the more we can all see far out, you know what I'm saying, with our passions and our motivations and our leadership, you know what I'm saying, we can get people right in the aspect. And I ain't need doing nothing but teaching you what you already know, little sis. I ain't doing nothing but teaching you what you already know and shit like that. And I got to keep looking at this camera because I'm direct and shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying, little sis. You know what I'm saying? You a Venus and motherfucking Aries. You know what I'm saying? So, you need love. You need love. Girls need love too. Okay, so love is just relationship. So that's a balance. That's a give and take between somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's being able to relay some information and also receive relate in some information and also receive balance from that. So what I'm giving you is right now balance and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Saturn, you know what I'm saying? Satan is just correlated to Saturn. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? This is where they get these even mythologies from and shit like that. And I know you went to Kemet and shit, so you know about Saturn and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So if he making girl believe he's Satan and shit like that, Satan is always opposite from God, because God, you know what I'm saying, it just kind of represents all possibilities and the ability to be free within, you know what I'm saying, your mind, your construct. Now, we all doing some satanic shit anytime, you know what I'm saying, we being opposite from God, but we all understand that that's the nature. Sometimes we got to hop in to, you know what I'm saying, sometimes sustain. Sometimes you got to tell a motherfucker no. Sometimes you got to be, you know what I'm saying, direct. Sometimes you got to be on somebody's ass in some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you get into your opposite energy and things of that nature. And that would cause you automatically, taking a more practical stance, because you got to get down and shit like that. That's why Saturn rules reality. So, that's what it is. Look, so it's like I can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to break it down another way, but I got to break it down to you like that, because, you know what I'm saying? That's, we all, now, even if you want to get into the astrology method of right now in the time, Saturn is in motherfucking Neptune. Now, Neptune rules fucking beliefs. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we all believe in Satan and shit like that. See, this is how the government rock y'all to sleep and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Because, like, you gotta believe in Saturn right now, because Saturn is a motherfucking Pisces and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So Pisces is just, you know what I'm saying, our beliefs, our imaginations and things. And you might be like, man, I ain't believing in no imagination, not understanding that Satan is a character that's made up by somebody else. And you like, man, I ain't believing in no Satan. And then, but you kind of is, because it's like, for you to like be no, I believe in God, and go oppose him, you already kind of validating that, you know what I'm saying, you believe in Satan in some way, shape, or form. So it's like reverse psychology. It's a little reverse trigonometry. So it's just, we got to get a little sister, little bro, look good and shit like that. And I'm Zeus. I'm the spirit coach, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be with Mount Olympus. I'll be tweeting. I'll be putting things on social media and making sure like we all good and things of that nature, because you know what I'm saying, you represent us, you represent spiritual community, and sometimes you just gotta think, you know, that shit ain't about the money, shit ain't about the things, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you just gotta do the things out of love, and that's what we, you know, girls need love too. You know what I'm saying? Girls need love too. You know what I'm saying? And now they need love in the aspect of Venus and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta either whether we gotta come back and relate it better the next time and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all about, you know what I'm saying, motherfucking give and take and positioning yourself and shit. So shout out to everybody that was in here early. Shout out to Endless Ability. Shout out to Limitless Existence and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That popped in this motherfucker and shit, because girl needs love too. And I think that's a simple breakdown, you know what I'm saying? So Saturn, just remember that's your side return. That's why every 30, and when you 30, you know what I'm saying? I think you do 30 times 5 times. 30 times 5 is 30. So you do the 7, you know what I'm saying, a full turn, you know what I'm saying? And that would be your 3 year, you know what I'm saying? So when you become 3 again and shit like that. So, you know, these are spiritual concepts. Motherfuckers, get y'all ass in the game, get y'all ass in shape or form. I'm Cito, the spirit coach. You know what I'm saying? Girl need love too. So we just gonna make sure that little sis got that relationship to, you know what I'm saying, what the fuck is going on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She's an Aries. So, you know what I'm saying? We gotta relate what's going on in the skies so she won't create no situation where like, you know what I'm saying, she, you know what I'm saying, where she can have like voices in her head because of like, you know what I'm saying, concepts that they make up, and then they drug us within those concepts and those imaginations, and now we got to believe in those imaginations in some way, shape, or form, when them imaginations ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Them imaginations just use keep us from our spiritual power, you know what I'm saying, and our spiritual prowess. And we can't have little sis out here like that, you know what I'm saying? Especially when she the baddest bitch. She walk in with the ass and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And boo, 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 you know what I'm saying? And the motherfucker shut the fuck up. And you know what I'm saying? Especially when she teaching men to shut the fuck up and start thinking about some spirituality. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when she teaching men how to shut the fuck up and think about some spirituality, you know what I'm saying? That's where we want her at. We want her in that situation. We want her in that prowess. We want her in that seat and shit like that. But still, you know what I'm saying? Because she in that seat and in that prowess and in that empress vibe and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker still gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm Zeus. I got my own little situation and shit like that where, you know what I'm saying, I can fly around and, you know what I'm saying, tell people, you know what I'm saying, about the stars and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, due to me being Ganymede in some way, shape, or form, you know what I'm saying, and expressing my shit, you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna associate ourselves in new ways and shit like that. So, you know, that's how the fuck is going down from now into to forever and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. So we just have to circle back and shit like that. So shout out everybody in the chat and shit like that, you know what I'm saying. We all balling until we fall and shit like that. But other than that, man, that's this shit. Yeah. Get y'all ass in the game.